What's going on, people? We're back with another vid. You already know the deal. Come here, you click subscribe, you click the like button, drop a comment. Big up everyone with the views thus far. I see some of the videos got 50 odd views, bigger sales up. But you coming in, but you gotta leave a like, gotta leave a comment, you gotta hit that subscribe button. This video today is actually about Tottenham this time. This is not about any other team. This is actually about Tottenham. And, what I've seen in the news in the last few hours. Tottenham are the 8th richest club in the world as of, according to the Deloitte finance people. They're saying Tottenham are now the richest club in London and the 8th richest club in the world after grossing, I believe it's about 540 something million. Let me double check. I want to be accurate with the, yes, 549.2 mil. So let's say 550 mil according to Deloitte Football Money League. So that's with all the talk, that's with all the concerts and all the Formula One and NFL, all that stuff they've been doing. They've managed to get that kind of revenue. Basically, it's not through football and only; it's through football and other events they take place. Like I was there last year, summer, around June the 4th, for the Beyonce concert. So yes, it's all of that. That's how they're getting their money. So let that sink in. The 8th richest club in the world, yet 16 years, no trophy. So obviously, to this club, it's about revenue, about money, and of course it's a business, so it's always going to be about money. Money has to come to play at some point, so I get it. But there should be some type of desire and aspirations to win. But it doesn't look like that exists. If you hear how they talk, it's always, oh, well, top 4. We can get in top 4. That's a trophy to them. But to us fans, that's not a trophy. And you can't tell me you're the 8th richest club in the world and you've not won anything in 16 years. You know what I mean? Chelsea's won Champions League, they've won Premier Leagues, all that. We've won nothing. So I don't understand how fans can be happy that we're the 8th richest club in the world. We don't buy players like that, so we're not really spending. But we ain't winning either. Now, obviously on a business standpoint, that's fine. That's good for them. To say, you know what, we're the 8th richest club in the world, it gets more eyes and, obviously more sponsors, and then you know what happens, you get more money, this, that, and the third. So it's all, we get it. But at the same time, if I see Man City, for example, they've got money. But guess what? When you hear the owners and the chairman and all these people speak, it's all about winning. The mentality is different to the mentality we have at Tottenham. The mentality at Tottenham is top 4. The mentality at the City group is win. And they're winning at all levels. The men's team, the women are smashing it. Under 18s, 21s, they're smashing it. The other teams like New York, whatever the hell they are, all the other people associated with, I think even Girona, are part of the City group. I think Pep's brother or someone, I don't know who it is there, but someone over there, and I think he might be a chairman or something, I don't know, but they're cooking over there. So the whole City group as a collective want to win. It's not just, you know what, we just want to make money and we'll be happy to settle for top 4 or bare minimum. I don't want no bare minimum boys, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Ego and personality and that kind of characteristic at my club. 16 years without a trophy, whether or not we're the richest club in the world or 8th richest club, or whatever you want to call it, richest club in England, this is not a flex to me. I can't go to a Chelsea fan and say, oh, well, you won a Champions League not that long ago, but guess what? We are now the richest club in London. What that mean? Sorry, chat. That's my wife calling me. So yeah, I don't know how these other fans feel. Some of them might be happy with this. I am not one of them. We need to be winning on the pitch. That's where, for me, is worth more than money. Now, I don't want to go on a long rant or anything, but, you know, I saw that and it's like, and you know what, the fans will be, you know, they'll be creaming their pants to this. They'll be so happy. They'll be on Twitter and they'll be bragging. That's how low we've got, that we can't win trophies, so we've got another way to brag and flex on other people. Now, okay, cool, you've got this money. Now what are you going to do with it? Because you're not going to buy no players. What are you going to do with this money? So, you bragging about, oh, yeah, we're the richest club in London. Cool. They don't care, because they've got trophies in their cabinet. They go to a stadium tour, you're going to see trophies in their cabinet. You go to our stadium tour and go to the trophy room, it's going to be quick. You're going to be in and out. So, I don't know. But for me, this is a business side, so it's fine. But it's the fact that this club doesn't talk about winning. That's the bit that kind of jars me and grinds my gears. That these men never mention winning anything. It's always top 4, and if we can win, cool. If we don't win, it's fine, as we get top 4. That's the kind of mentality they have, and I'm not really a fan of that kind of attitude. I want to win. I would like some type of trophies. We've already pissed away 2 trophies again this season. So what are we going to do now? Top 4 is another trophy. All top 4 is a way to get balloon payments, and that's what it's about. You get money for finishing in the top 4. You get Champions League places, you get prize money, you get money. So let's be clear, that's why everyone wants this top 4. Because it's about, you know what, we can't win to get money, so let's just get in the top 4, and that way we can get some revenue. We're not going to use it to put back into the club, but it's fine. We're going to line our pockets, and yeah, just appease the fans by saying, throwing out some football kits and some training tops and just distracting them from the main goals that are supposed to be winning trophies. If you talk to a lot of Tottenham fans right now, some will say, you know what, we want a trophy at least. We don't care about top 4. But you're going to get a large part of them that don't care about trophies. They just care about top 4. You ask them if they want an FA Cup, they're like, yeah, it'd be nice, but just want to get top 4 Champions League football. We're not going to win, we're not going to compete, but let's get top 4 anyway. Or they'll say, you know what, not the League Cup. They kind of look their nose down at the League Cup or the Europa League and say, we don't want to win that. Just give us top 4 Champions League. Like, we've not won a trophy in 16 years. Some of you were even born when we last won a trophy. You know what I mean? You definitely weren't born when we won the league. And some of you weren't born when we won the FA Cup back in 91. So, why you don't want to see your team win, I think Gary Lineker and Gary Mabbott were in the team them times. So you're telling me you don't want to win a trophy? You just want to be top 4, not competing, getting slapped about by Bayern Munich, Barcelona's, and everyone else. Or get to the next round and you get absolutely embarrassed and get your pants pulled down for the most part. Bar that one season, 2019 season, when we got to the final, we don't usually do that great in the Champions League. So, for me, you know, it's good that we're making money. Cool. Now go put that money in the club. If you're not putting the money in the club, then what's the point of you talking about being the 8th richest club in the world? Real Madrid are one of the richest clubs in the world. No, they're probably the richest club in the world. And they don't spend as much money as us, to be fair. So let's be clear. I was watching the table of how much people net spend, and we were above Real Madrid. Tottenham Hotspur were above Real Madrid in net spend. Yet, Real Madrid have won, how many things have Real Madrid won? They won 3 Champions Leagues in a row? They've won league titles, Copa del Rey, they've won Super Cups, Club World Cups. Yet, we spent more than them and we've won absolutely nothing. And the teams that we have and had, we should have won something in those 16 years. You cannot tell me otherwise. With Harry Kane, we should have won. We should have won that Champions League because Liverpool were not great. There's a few games, like League Cup games, like against Chelsea, that we should have won. but I think we lost one on goal from Kyle Walker and another goal maybe Costa or something. I can't remember. But there's been games that we should have won, and we've not managed to do it. And I'm not seeing the fans, some of them, coming together saying, okay, we're the richest club, now what? Where's the trophies at? Put that money back into the club, not into the stadium, because the stadium, don't get me wrong, the stadium is beautiful. Definitely probably one of the best stadiums in Europe. There's no two ways about it. It's in a dodgy area. That's from my old area. Big up my old area, but it looks a bit out of place there still. But cool. There's a little estate where we used to just do fuckery right there. So it's a bit crazy that what's there now. But just I want trophies. I don't care about 8th. I'd rather be the 20th richest club in the world, 100th richest club in the world, but win trophies. Because you're making money, but if you're not investing it back into the club, you're putting it in the owner's pockets. Then what's the problem? Then what's the use? Who cares about that then? This is for one of these dick measuring contests between these companies and these people that own the club. It's for the owners. Oh, well, John, I got more than you. That's what this is. This ain't nothing to do with the fans. Which I'm not really riding out like that. But we've seen the figures, 550 million, let's say. Now, let's see you put some of that money. Obviously, we got to pay for the stadium, so I get it. But let's invest in this men's team and the female and the women's team. You get me? Because they do their thing. I do watch the women's team, and they lost yesterday to Man City, but, the man, it's just different level of players, isn't it? But, they do their thing. I watch them. They do play some good football at times. You know what I mean? So, go support, put money in there. Put money back in the men's team. Put money in the squad and say, look, let's get rid of this dead wood, like your Højbjergs and the man that don't need to be here no more. You already got Lloris off the books, good. Get a couple more men out the door. Get some decent man in. And let's go on, kick on and try and win something. Ange's ball is looking good. So we should be like, you know what? Let's give this man some money. Let's get him some players because he's got these lot on the same hymn sheet and it's not boring football to watch and the fans are enjoying football again, which you've not enjoyed in the last, since Poch left. So the last, 4 years or so, we've not really had any good football. We've been watching Conte, Mourinho, Nuno, that horrible fossil, bloody, If that was what you had to watch right before the end of the world, you would probably just say, you know what, just end the world now because this football is absolutely dire. Get me out of here. So, we're the 8th richest club in the world. Yeah, well done. Blue Peter badge. Now go put that money back in this team and let's get this team kicking on in the summer. Go spend that Harry Kane money, whatever you got to do, get some players in the door and let's build on what we got because we've got a nice, decent 11, but there's definitely some more players in there because some of the ones that are starting, probably squad players like Johnson, your Skips, Højbjerg, and the other ones even in there, he should be out of the club. But I think our defense line decent, but we might need another centre. We're definitely gonna need some cover in the in left back. We don't have it, so we definitely need someone in there for sure. Definitely need someone on wing backs, and maybe a couple of men in midfield that can do a job. But if not, we definitely need people out on that wing because Ben Johnson, for me, he's a squad player. He shouldn't be in the starting 11. It's not his fault, but he shouldn't be a starting 11. He should be coming off the bench. We need a proper man in there that's going to do a job. Someone like Son, someone a proper baller that can come in and do something from that right hand side. I don't think Kulu works there because he doesn't really cross the ball and pass it when he should. He probably prefers number 10, but cool if you want to put him in that ring. But you still need someone else there because at times Kulu should come off, but you've been on Johnson and it's not really, or you can't even bring him off because he's already on the pitch and there's no one to really cover him because you're taking Johnson off. So, we definitely need some cover on that side. We've got Werner and Son. We might need another striker as well. We need a proper goal scorer. And if we can go get Ivan Toney, I will take him. Go get Ivan Toney. Get a proper striker, a proper number 9 who can hold the ball, score goals. He runs in the channels. He does all that stuff. We need someone like that, and also score goals. So, you know, summer, you know, some players need to be looked at. I don't think we're going to do really much in this window. This window's pretty much done. There's only a couple more days left. I don't really see us really adding to the squad. Really, if we do, it's going to be loans. I don't really see us doing no real business to the summer when, you know, you've got more chance to sign and not have to pay over the odds and kind of get, you know, a little cut price because there's another year off their contract. So it's all good. We got the 8th richest club in the world, which is in London, but we're not the most successful team in London. We might be the richest, but we're by no means the most successful. So let's get that straight. It's all good being, we're pretty much the same as Fulham. We ain't one fuck all either. So this 8 thing means nothing. We still won nothing. So, you know, it is what it is. But 16 years, no trophy, 8th richest club in the world, and we ranked number 1 in London. So I guess that's what people are going to be bragging about now on X or Twitter, what you want to call it. They're going to be talking that product. So lovely. But listen, as always, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. Leave a comment in here, let me know that you're watching it, how you feel, and yeah. Big up everyone that's been watching the other videos. There are some videos on there. I dropped one yesterday about Marcus Rashford, so go and give that a view. And yeah, until the next video, peeps, I'm out of here. Peace.